Hey guys, welcome to another video. So I'm just chilling here with my Marley over there. I went above and beyond to fit her in this video actually. So today's video is a bit of a theme video. So it's all about how I fill my meals out when in a deficit and when trying to do calorie control so that I feel full and satiated and actually enjoy the dieting process. So I put all of my favorite go-tos in this video, then just a little bit of a progress update. The timestamps are below the video, just in case you wanted to skip ahead to a particular part. Yeah, otherwise, that's it.
Good morning, guys. Just a little kind of physique update. A few people asked me if I could talk through the reverse dieting process and then what I do post-comp. I just thought with every video, no matter what the topic is, I'll probably just throw in where I'm at and then I'll make a video about it specifically a bit later when I'm done. This is currently where I'm at, physique-wise. Everything looks about the same, you could almost say, which is, I'm going to be honest, a little bit shocking to me. I wasn't quite expecting that. As I've explained in other videos, I've been hungry non-stop, which is the whole point of this video actually. The one that you're watching now, or about to watch. Post-comp, your body just wants to put on fat. Anyway, so I've been hungry, but I just jacked my protein up really high to about 200, 220 grams. Just thought I'd be a bit fuller. I might have mentioned before that my calories are about 1650. I just increased them on Tuesday till 1800 just because I kept nibbling over anyway. So I kept having an extra piece of dark chocolate and then, a little bit extra oats, a little bit extra egg white and blah, blah. So I just put them up and I just did a check-in now. So it's Saturday, so it's almost 2 weeks post-comp. And I'm the same weight again. And my thigh was 1/2 of a centimetre smaller. And it's just bizarre to me. But anyway, so I mentioned in another video that I'm going to do photos on the 8th of December. And after that, I'm going to increase my calories more. So it's looking really promising for that. So I should be able to maintain this until then. And then I can start my proper reverse. So at the moment, I'm eating about 400 or 500 calories a day more than I was when I was dieting. And instead of 10 cardio sessions, I now have 5. And I've done 4.5 weight sessions a week, probably more accurately, and 1 pole dancing class, which is very strength-based. So all is surprisingly on track. And I say surprisingly because post-comp is a tough period. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for that. Haven't gone crazy. I've had planned cheat meals. Keep going, and I will keep updating. I think I might actually look better than I did when I competed, but whatever. So that is my update and I'll see you in the next clip.
Hey guys. The biggest thing with dieting, I guess, is you feel that you are low on food, so you look at your meal and you just think, this is not enough food, I'm going to be hungry. So a lot of it's a psychological thing and, there's different ways that you can fill your meals out and have really low calorie meals with lots of food on the plate. So it just means that you're eating for longer. So it's just kind of I guess it's a little mental trick, but also fills your belly up a little bit more. Yeah, so I was just going to show you a few meals that I've been having lately, which kind of utilize this principle. First one is going to be oats. You may have seen, if you've watched any of my previous videos, that I was having rice porridge and I was putting zucchini and egg white in it. So I do the same thing with my oats. It took me years to do the zucchini oats thing. So I did not believe in it. I thought, no, I don't even like zucchini. But I got desperate enough this last prep and I tried it. And now I just can't stop doing it. Yeah, so let's just say a normal oats serving, you might have a cup or you might have 80 grams or something like that. But that's about 60 grams of carbs, 50 to 60 grams. So when you're, in a deficit, you're going to be having much less carbs than that. So your oat serving might be 40 grams. And for some people, that's enough, but for me, I like to have a big meal. I like to feel full after I eat. So what I do is mix grated zucchini and then I also use egg white to kind of fluff it all up so that I actually end up with about twice the volume of food for the same calories. And what I also do is I put some casein custard on top instead of just mixing a WPI through the oats, and it makes it a little bit dessert-like, but also really still healthy. So what we have for this one, so I've got my oats already weighed out. There's 40 grams in there with just a bit of sea salt and cinnamon. Then I've got 100 grams of grated zucchini, which I did earlier. Then I've got 100 grams of egg whites. And then I have some custard So this is just Muscle Nation Choc Mint Custard. So this is choc mint themed oats. And you can do this with any chocolate and any custard flavor you like. And then I've just got this one, which is like mint Napier chocolate. So no sugar added, dark chocolate. So it's kind of like choc mint oats. Other combos I like to do are like choc orange. So I'll put vanilla custard or chocolate custard, protein custard with choc orange, or I have plain chocolate, or you can have coconut rough chocolate, or you know, whatever your favorite dark chocolate is, this works perfectly. So pretty much all you do is just quickly cook up the oats. These are quick oats, takes about 1 minute. You mix through the egg white and it takes about maybe 2 minutes of just constant mixing. You'll see it kind of get fluff up and start to get a bit firm. And then add in the zucchini, mix that through, and then pour that on top, and then put 3 squares of this on top. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now and show you how to do it. So I've got my porridge all cooked up. So as you can see, it's like quite thick now. Yes, the zucchini does always look a little bit gross, but yeah, it should be nice and thick and gluggy like that. So what was now a little bit of oats is now about double the size. And I'm just gonna put that in a bowl, and then I'm gonna top it with custard and put the dark chocolate on top and leave it to melt a little bit. So that is my little breakfast hack for filling out my breakfast and making it last much longer, as you can see. So the chocolate's gonna melt, and because it's casein custard, it's a slower digesting protein. This is the custard protein, just in case you haven't heard of it before. The other hack is to eat it with a tiny little spoon, and it will last much longer. Hey guys, so I just had what is probably the worst workout in a long time. I was so excited. It's leg day and I was like, I'm gonna just smash my legs for an hour. It's gonna be the best thing ever. But all I managed to do was like a bit of a warm up and then squats and then some lunges, and then my legs were so cramped. I had to then move on and finish my session with back and shoulders. So anyway, we'll get back there. What I was gonna show you now is just another high volume food. So what I'm making is my version of spaghetti bolognese. It's not a proper spaghetti bolognese, it's just something that I'm really into at the moment. It just involves beef mince, tomato paste, and black olives. I was having it all through prep and I just got really obsessed with it. And what I'm gonna do is fill it out with zucchini noodles and these. So Konjac noodles. These, all you do, there's literally no calories in them. I don't really understand what Konjac is or what it's made of, but it's never hurt my stomach before, and I just keep eating them when I need to feel full. So like I said before, I want to stay full because I'm on a calorie deficit, and it's important that I don't get the urge over and over to overeat. I'm going to fill myself up with this and zucchini noodles, which are here. I happened to get these for 50 cents. Woo, pretty good. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cook up the onion, I'm going to cook up the mushrooms and the tomatoes, and then, which is something I didn't add before prep because I was keeping it real simple and just sticking to the green veg, but now we're going to have lots of variety. And I think I'll just show you how these are prepared. So all you do, open. They just look like this. Very exciting. And I just use the bowl that I'm going to eat from. And you need a strainer, like so. And then basically cut this open and like so. Just go like this because we don't want that slimy stuff. He said, don't judge my sink. It's been working a lot today. Pretty much just do this. give a rinse, and then you just want to dump in your bowl, and you're just going to soak them while you're preparing your food. So that's it. They just sit in water. Pretty simple. And they just sit there while you cook, and then you basically just pour them back into the strainer, rinse them again, and then I always toss mine into the pan to heat my food up, but you can literally just put your food straight on it and mix it through if you want. I like to heat them up. I think it tastes better. That's it. Now let's get to making my high volume bolognese situation with this. So I've got my Konjac noodles, then I have my zucchini noodles. I'm going to use a half a pack of this, and then I'm going to add in 312 grams of that mixture to the meal, and that's going to be my lunch. So that's it. That's how you make a super high volume meal. So this one, if I just had the beef on its own, it would probably be about a quarter of the amount of food. So a quarter of the amount of time to eat it. You know, and the longer you eat, the fuller you usually get, because obviously you're digesting as you're eating more. And yeah, it's only about 250 calories, maybe 280, but I'll pop it up on the screen and show you. Obviously a little bit of Parmesan or cheese could be nice, but I'm not having dairy this week yet. Bring that in a couple of weeks time. I'm gonna go and enjoy this and catch you in the next video. Hey guys, so this is my next tip for filling out your meals and staying full when in a deficit or when trying to control your appetite and body weight. That is to use cauliflower rice. What I have here, which I've already kind of cooked it up, so that's 4 meals worth of chicken fried rice. So in this particular meal, I've got a whole pack of cauliflower rice. So you can either chop it up yourself or you can just buy a packet. It's a 500 gram packet. And it's just got chicken, peas, corn, and a little bit of bacon and some onion. So what I would do is, around the start of my prep, like around the start of my dieting, I was having normal rice. Then as I got closer, I started replacing some of that rice with cauliflower rice. So what you end up with is the same volume of food. So you can eat the same amount of food, you can be chewing on your food for longer and digesting it for longer, but you're just getting less of the calories, you know? So what would started off with like a cup of rice per meal ended up being like 3/4 of a cup, then a half a cup. And let's just say I got up to a half a cup, I would then also have the cauliflower rice. The thing is, like, depends if you like cauliflower. So people can put cauliflower in cakes or in their oats or, well, pretty much in any meal. I'm not a massive fan of cauliflower. This is the only way that I really like to eat it. In this, what I did was, it can sometimes get a little bit soggy. So I actually cooked egg through it as well. And that what it does is, it's kind of, I don't know if I can really show you, but let me try to show you. Like, it kind of makes it, I don't know if you can see it, it kind of makes it a bit harder. So it sort of dries it out a little bit. Yeah, so this is 5 days worth of lunch and I get 400 grams of this as a serving. So a lot of food volume wise. So again, it's just about creating more volume for lower calories so that you can eat for longer and you don't look at your meal and just go, oh, is that all? You know, because when you're really hungry, you look at your food and you feel sad. So that's what happens to me. I like to have as much food as possible, and veggies are the best way to do it, and cauliflower, you know, can substitute for that. It's time for my lunch. So I am going to weigh out 380 grams of this and I'm going to heat it up and then I'm going to enjoy that and I'm going to be nice and satiated when I'm finished. Okay, so you see this? Quite a lot of food, hey? Delish. Okay, so all heated up. As you can see, really nice big bowl of chicken cauliflower fried rice.
This is just one of my other meals and just another example of staying full. So as you can see, there's like a turkey patty in there, which I just have as like a lettuce burger, which tastes better than what you think. It's just the novelty of it, I guess. And look how many veggies I have. You know, so vegetables are such a good way of filling up your stomach. One, because you have to chew them for ages, and then two, because super low in calories and super high in fiber. So I literally ate 2 hours ago and I ate a meal of about 450 calories and I'm already hungry. It's just better to eat a large amount of food, you know, a lot of volume when your calories are a bit lower, and just allow yourself to have that, because it's just going to make sticking to everything so much easier. Hey guys, so another way that you can fill out your meals when you're in a calorie deficit is by switching out normal carbohydrate foods for what I will call fluffy foods, so things that kind of blow up and are full of air. As an example, I have popcorn here. It was 40 grams, I already ate some of it. But this, for example, is equivalent to 1/2 of a cup of rice, cooked rice. You know, so either you can sit here and eat this plus probably another 1/2 to 1 cup of popcorn, which I made myself, or you can buy it in a packet, or you can just have 1/2 of a cup of rice with your meat and veg. So it comes down to preferences. So normally I would have the rice, but on those days where I'm feeling particularly starving, then I'm more than happy to switch it out for homemade popcorn. Okay, so on this popcorn is nat, which is like sugar-free sweetener, a plant-based one, and some cinnamon, some paprika, and a little bit of coconut oil spray just to cook them, just to pop them in, and some sea salt. So yeah, fluffy foods. So this next tip regarding volumizing your meals and creating more food for less calories is dedicated to egg whites. So as you will have seen earlier, I used egg whites in my oats to bulk and fluff them up. I also put egg white in my cauliflower rice, and then now I'm going to use it to create a pancake. So I have done the pancake on other videos, you know, but I'm just going to do it here. I'm not going to show you actually how I make it, just in case because you've probably already seen it. I was just going to show you like what you can create in terms of size of meal for amount of calories. So the egg whites that I use are these. As you can see, there is an athlete on the front. So that means you should use these. So egg whites, just get them in a bag, because you want to be able to use a large amount of egg whites, because you can actually eat a lot for very little calories, and it's just pure protein. So it's perfect for that. When I make a pancake, you can either do like 2 whole eggs plus egg whites, 1 whole egg plus egg whites, or you can just use straight egg whites, because let's just say you have 1 egg, half of those calories, let's just say you have 1 egg, about 2/3 of the calories is actually in the yolk as fat and protein. And then the other half is in the white, which is just protein. So to get a lot of calories from egg whites, you're gonna need to have like a 1/2 cup or a cup or something like that. So that's why this is the best option. These ones you buy in Woolworths, it's in the fruit, like with the frozen fruit. And also like in Coles, you can buy normal kind of cartons of egg whites. They're the 2 main ones that I've seen in Australia. For this particular pancake, I'm having 2 whole eggs, and then I'm going to have 150 grams of egg white. And I'm gonna fluff it up, so another pro tip, with baking powder. So my preference for baking powder is to have the no added aluminium, okay? Because I'm sure you can like, you know, aluminium is a toxic metal, and I'm sure you can kind of compute like, why would I have aluminium in my baking powder when I cannot, you know? So aluminium free baking powder, you get it from the health food shop. And obviously, as you would know, this, as most people probably know, this just acts as a raising agent. So it's just gonna make everything a little bit more fluffy and pancake-like. And I'm also going to use oats. So the ingredients, 2 eggs, some egg white, baking powder, salt, cinnamon, and some oats, and some spinach because it's a green pancake, but you could also have berries instead. So I shall just make, and then I'll be back. So the finished product is a gigantic pancake. It's
It's very big, it's quite thick, like a centimeter thick. This whole pancake has 290 calories. I'm not actually gonna eat this now, this is for tomorrow breakfast. So I'm gonna bring it to the gym after cardio and reheat it in the microwave and eat it then. Hello again. I hope you enjoyed the content of this video and I hope it helps you if you're in a deficit or looking for substitutes and trying to lower your calories just a little bit to lose weight or to feel healthier or whatever it is, whatever your goals may be. If you had any comments or questions, just pop them down below and like and subscribe, because as I say at the end of every video, I really enjoy making these videos and I hope to continue to do so. So I'm aiming for 1 per week. And I have to duck out for my auntie's 60th birthday, hence why I'm not in gym gear. And I will catch you in the next video.